Hi doing guys, in this video I want to talk about water in Dune Awakening. I'm gonna tell you how to get a large amount of water because water is very important. Not you only need water to survive and not die. You need water for every crafting and stuff. All of the good items that you need to craft, they need large amount of water. So having a lot of water is very important. So that's why I'm gonna exactly tell you how to get a lot of water. Okay, so the first way of getting water that you just starting the game, the only way of getting water is by getting blood, extracting blood from dead bodies that you're gonna kill. So for example, if I just use this item on this guy, this machine, I just extracted some blood on this guy. And what you need, you have to make this blood pack, which is very easy. You only need plant fiber to do that. And then after that, you have to make this blood extractor, which you only need salvage metal. It's very easy to get it. So after you made this blood pack and then this blood extractor, you just extracting blood from dead bodies. For example, I'm gonna extract some blood from this guy, but he just disappeared. And then once you extracted all of the blood, you can drink the blood raw, but you're gonna lose health if you do that. You gain water but lose health. In case of emergency, you can do that. But then after that, to use it for camp item or just drink it purely, you need this blood purifier. You're gonna interact with it and then just deposit blood. It will deposit all of your blood, and then over time it will turn it into water. So this is the first way of getting water at the beginning of the game. And then later, if you want to drink this water, you can just drink it by interacting with the machine, just like that. With X, for example, for me, I drank some water, and then you can make this water bottle or whatever it is to take water out of this machine, right? It says extract water. My water bottle is full, so that's why I cannot extract any. But from this water bottle, you can either deposit water. For example, I deposit the water, as you can see, or you can extract water, take water out of it. So that is how you take water outside of your base to drink it outside with this bottle over here. But the thing is, when it gets to bigger machine and stuff like that, these small amount of water with the blood is not gonna help you a lot. I mean, you can craft stuff with it, but it will take a long time for you to fill it up with blood and then wait for it to turn into water. So the best way of getting water is by building one of these water canister or whatever it is. So what this canister does, you can store water inside of it, right? And how you get water to this canister is not by getting blood or anything. It's just by having pure water. For example, this bottle is filled of water. What I'm gonna do, deposit water. As you can see, I just fill it up completely. And now you're gonna make bunch of these canister to fill it up a lot, and then that you will have a lot of water. This is good for mid game. And then you may say how to get the water to put inside this place if it's not by getting blood. So what you need is building one of these things, Dew Reaper MK2, this machine over here. So what this thing does, you can harvest water on plant surface. For example, I'm gonna equip this item just like that, and then this type of plant, you can find it everywhere across the map. What you can do, you can just do that and then harvest the water on top of it. Right now I cannot harvest any water because it's actually daytime, so the only time you can harvest the water is at nighttime. When it's night, then you can harvest the water with two plants like that. For example, with this plant over here and then this one right over there, I can fill up one canister like that in my inventory. I can fill up a whole canister like that. And if you make, let's say 3-4 canister like that, which is not a hard thing to make, of course this is not the beginning of the game, this is for later when you came to the second region. In this region of the map, you can just make bunch of this, 4-6 of them, and then run around the map. You will find lots of these plants, it's everywhere. Another one over there, just go a little bit over there, you can find more and more and more. And then at night it's easier to find because you can see the water on top of it, you can see the water easily. And like that you can fill up all of your bottle that you have. Then you can come back to your base and deposit the water inside the water canister that you built. And then later on in the game, this is for late game, you can even build this machine right here that collects water for you. Then after that, at that point, you won't have any problem with water and stuff. This machine right here, but even I haven't unlocked this. I can unlock it right now, but I don't have the material, that last material, calibrated servoc. I still don't have that material. But this machine that collect water from the environment over time. So this is for the late game. When you had this thing, then you don't need to worry about water. But until you have that thing, the best way of getting water is this water jar, like whatever it is. You get that when it's night, you're gonna go fill it up with water. It's really easy to find those plants and fill this thing with water. And then when you're back, you can deposit the water in this canister. You can even deposit in the blood thing machines as well. As you can see, I have all of them full of water. I don't even put blood inside of it. It's just by having this canister filling up with water, and then each night I'm gonna fill everything up completely. Like that, I can craft anything I want without any problem. If you learned anything from this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. That's gonna help the channel out a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.